Hi, this is Chris, and I am here on behalf of the Ministry Training Program at Phillips Theological Seminary. This is Intro to New Testament VidLecture for week 6. Woohoo! We've got this week, 2 more weeks after this. This is the next to last content VidLecture that we're going to have. We are doing the general epistles this week, and then we'll clean up, if you will, read the rest of the books next week, rest of the book next week as we look at apocalyptic writing. And specifically, we, of course, maybe will be working with the final book of the Bible, final book of the New Testament, Hebrews, listen to me, Revelation. All right, but for now, we are looking at these epistles. They're often called the general epistles, or alternatively, they're called the Catholic epistles. When you hear Catholic epistles, think little c as in universal. So you're going to see in writings, and your writings in particular for this week, that word Catholic, but it means universal. It's because these are considered to be universal writings, that they were definitely passed on along. They're a bit more general than what we find in Paul's writings. They have names. All of them are named by their presumed author, except for Hebrews, which is named for its audience. One other piece that you're going to find is that the epistles, also these general epistles, also include 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, and we looked at those when we did Johannine literature. So that's why we're not going to see it here. Everything I would have to say to you is going to be in your readings. So know that we are engaging this week the way that we have in these past several weeks, that you have been assigned your readings, that you will use the outline for epistles, so that for the forum post for the epistles, use that outline. Most of you are doing really well. I need to remind you, please, that your initial post, so for your assigned passage, that post is due Thursday morning by 9 a.m. on Thursday is that first post. Please check back and look at the syllabus, because when it's later than that, you start losing grade points, all right? So it's traditionally been 9 o'clock on Wednesday mornings. I've given reason they're not there, then you need to let me know. Remember, though, that by Friday, your classmates, your course mates are reading and responding to what you've written. They may have questions, and they cannot do their work if you don't do yours on time. So make sure you have that up there. Feel free to ask questions if you need clarification. Get that up there by 9 o'clock on Friday morning, and then you've got to keep checking back, because maybe somebody is asking you questions, or maybe they're asking for clarification, maybe that they've made some kind of a comment, or have made a compliment that you really should respond to, or that you may want to respond to. Remember, I'm able to see, maybe you are as well, the last time you were on the forum. So I know when you haven't been up there on Saturday mornings. I know when you haven't been up there longer than Saturday morning. I know when you haven't been up there since the time you posted. So get up there and look. You've got grades that are depending on this. Let's see, what else? I hate to sound like a mama, but I am seeing that needs to be said, and to be very explicit with you. It is time for you to be thinking about your final. This is your final project. There's not going to be a test. You're not going to have to write a paper. What you are going to have to write, though, is to look back at all of your posts that you've done over these past few weeks. You need to clean them up. I will be letting you know by the end of this week, most specifically, what needs to be cleaned up, what you need to integrate, because this is all going to be part of our Intro to New Testament 2019 combined collective, if you will, commentary. So it's you've got to get it up there. You've got to get it cleaned up so it can go in there. If you didn't get to post any of your passages, this is the time to get that done. That will be your final. All of that is due in by the week after this class comes to a close. Check your syllabus. It's all up there. You have it there to look. So that's all I have for you. If you have questions, of course, email me at drkristb@gmail.com. It's everywhere. In the alternative, chris@effectivechurch.com works as well. I'm loving seeing you. I am, again, I think I told you this last week. I just have kept saying to my husband, I have got the greatest class, and you are great. I appreciate your words. I appreciate your thinkings. I appreciate the way that you respond to one another. You all are awesome. And I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me be your instructor. I will see you on the forums. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.